Have you ever wondered why completely normal, intelligent people suddenly start believing wild conspiracy theories? Not just casually, but obsessively, so deeply that it becomes their entire worldview. Why smart people fall down the rabbit hole, and why they can't climb out. Well, today, we're not just looking at conspiracies. We're diving into the psychology behind why the human brain loves them. And the truth is, way more frightening than any theory you've ever heard. Let's start with something important. Humans absolutely hate uncertainty. When something confusing or frightening happens, our brains immediately try to make a story out of it. We need answers. We need a villain. We need a reason. And conspiracy theories? They offer all of that in one package. Instead of randomness, you get a plot. Instead of chaos, you get control. Instead of fear, you get explanation. It doesn't matter if the explanation is wrong. It feels better than the unknown. That emotional comfort is the first step into the rabbit hole. Humans are pattern-seeking machines. We're built to connect dots. Two events happen close together. We assume they're related. A symbol shows up twice. We think it means something. A politician coughs during a speech. Someone online claims it's a secret message. This psychological glitch has a name. Apophenia. Seeing meaning where none exists. And conspiracy theories feed on it. Once someone starts connecting fake patterns, the brain rewards them with a dopamine hit. The same chemical involved in winning, achieving, or discovering something important. It feels good to connect dots, even when those dots aren't real. Here's something uncomfortable. A lot of people fall into conspiracy thinking because it makes them feel chosen. When you believe you know a hidden truth that the rest of the world doesn't see, suddenly you're not just another person. You're special. You're enlightened. You're part of the awake minority. This psychological boost has a name. Epistemic superiority. Feeling smarter than everyone else. And once that feeling hooks someone, they don't just believe the conspiracy, they identify with it. At that point, facts don't matter, identity does. Conspiracy communities offer something incredibly powerful, belonging. Think about it. Inside these groups, everyone shares the same enemy, the same fears, the same mission. The same signals and language. It becomes a tribe. And for lonely or isolated people, that can feel life-changing. If your real life feels unstable, a conspiracy community can feel like the first place where people understand you. Leaving that tribe feels like losing your family. So most people don't leave, they dive deeper. Fear is rocket fuel for conspiracies. When something scary happens, a pandemic, a disaster, a major political shift, conspiracy belief skyrockets. Why? Because fear needs a target. It's easier to fear a secret group than to fear randomness. It's easier to fear a plan than to fear chaos. This is why conspiracy theories explode during uncertain times. People feel powerless, and conspiracies give them a villain to fight. Back in the day, you had to stumble across a conspiracy in a book or overhear someone talking. Now, YouTube, TikTok, Reddit, Discord, they all recommend content designed to keep your attention. And nothing does that better than shocking claims, forbidden information, secret truths, dramatic storytelling. So the algorithm starts feeding you more. A little video becomes a longer one. A small idea becomes a bigger one. And before you realize it, you're deep in a digital tunnel of evidence and theories. Psychologists call this algorithmic radicalization. It happens fast, sometimes in just a few days. Once someone starts believing a conspiracy, confirmation bias takes over. They only notice information that supports their belief. Everything else gets ignored. A news article supports their theory? Proof. A news article disproves it? That's part of the cover-up. A scientist corrects the claim? They're paid off. A friend disagrees? They're brainwashed. In conspiracy thinking, everything becomes evidence. Even the lack of evidence becomes evidence. That's what makes the rabbit hole so hard to escape. Here's the most important psychological reason people believe conspiracies: control. In a chaotic world, conspiracies give people a sense that someone, anyone, is in charge. Even if it's a dark, shadowy group, that feels better than believing the world is random. So conspiracy theories don't just explain the world, they stabilize it. Emotionally, psychologically, even spiritually for some. That feeling is addictive. So why do people fall into conspiracy theories? It's not stupidity, it's not weakness. It's not ignorance, it's human psychology. We chase patterns, we crave answers, we fear uncertainty. We want to belong, we want control, and we want to feel special. Conspiracy theories give all of that in one place. That's the real rabbit hole. If you want more deep dives like this into the psychology and mystery behind conspiracies, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and check out the full article on our website at readtherealstory.com. As always, visit us at readtherealstory.com for more true crime tales, mysteries, and chilling stories you won't find anywhere else.